Hi, I am Goddess Cree. I am back with another divine message for Sunday. Today is February 15th, 2026. The angel number is angel number 9. This is closing of a cycle, making room for a new cycle. Um, this new cycle will be fulfilling for your purpose. Spirit is asking you to set a positive example, release all attachments, everything that does not serve you, release those. So I found something very interesting about the angel number 9. So in Hebrew, actually in Hinduism, it is a highly sacred number. It is associated with the 9 nights of Navratri. It represents completion and the divine feminine power. So this is good triumphing over evil. Okay. And also in Buddhism, it represents the 9 virtues of the Buddha, which embodies enlightenment. In tarot, it corresponds with the Hermit card, which is wisdom, solitude, and introspection. In Christianity, it represents finality or judgment. Okay? Overall, Spirit is asking us to embrace the new for a purpose life. Okay? So we're embracing the new for a purpose life. So if you notice, even though we're in the new year, okay, things have not started to grow back yet. So in spring, when we start seeing daffodils, and the birds start coming out a little bit more, and we start seeing caterpillars, that is the sign of a new birth. Okay, so technically, yes, we're in the new year, but spring is the new birth. Spring is when things start growing back, when the trees start growing their leaves, when they start budding, and that's when you start seeing just evidence of new birth. Okay, all right, so angel number 9, ending of a cycle, beginning of a new. All right, so we're gonna get some keywords here. First card out is distance, time out. Okay, all right, so let's see what else. See what kind of message Spirit has for us. We have structure, foundation. Okay, we have reflecting, shadow work. We have union, soulmate energy. Okay. All right, move some of these decks around here. What else? Number 9 is the magic number today. What else? Okay, let's see. Thank you. We have present, attracting. Okay. Thank you. We have temptation, self-deception. We have until debt tore us apart, Saturn. Okay. Thank you. Summer. This is the time card. Let's go for number 9. Ace of Fire. We have passion. Get 2 more cards, please. All right, and I got 2. This is nurture, protective. Then we have illusions, confusion. Okay. All right, we're going to stop there. Okay, so I'm looking for keywords. We're looking for a message here. Okay, So it looks like, so remember, today is angel number 9. This is the end of a cycle. We are beginning a new cycle will begin once we start seeing everything grow back. We'll start seeing caterpillars getting ready to transform into beautiful butterflies, and that's what's happening now. Okay, so it looks like time is about to be out for someone. There is an emotional and physical distance, and this has to do with a foundation. So remember, in order to build a strong foundation, there has to be balance. And with today being a sign of an ending, this makes sense to me. So in order to have a balanced foundation, you have to have balanced relationships. You have to be balanced mentally. You have to be balanced spiritually, physically, financially. So it looks like we are distancing ourselves from things that no longer serve us so that we can build a strong foundation. At this time, we should be reflecting. We should be in Hermit energy. Wow. This is the shadow. This is reflection. It actually says Hermit energy. Okay? All right? So, that actually came out. The angel number 9 is, in tarot, refers to the Hermit card, which is introspection, which is solitude, which is wisdom. That's where you gain your wisdom. Okay? All right. So it does talk about a possible soulmate energy or a union. So there is going to be some decisions. That's because you are attracting in abundance. Okay? Everybody can see it. You're attracting in abundance. This is the present. So Spirit is asking you to stay proactive. Success is coming in. So this soulmate energy is basically integrating the yin and the yang. So this is the feminine energy and the masculine energy. Okay? And that energy has to be balanced for it to be true soulmate energy. It has to be balanced. Okay? Spirit is also talking about self-deception. So Spirit is warning you of making wise choices. Okay? This is also talking about adversity that could mess with your structure. So in your reflection, make sure that you are listening to Spirit, listening to your intuition, but also make sure you have learned your karmic lessons. Maturity. Spirit is talking about maturity. Okay? And sometimes people, when you come together with a partner and things don't work out, it doesn't always have to do with that particular person. Sometimes you have karmic debt you have to pay. So if one person has karmic debt, you got to be careful who you hook yourself up with. Okay? And what I mean by karmic debt is, for every action, there's a reaction. For things that we've done in the past that was underhanded, things we're not proud of that we have done, there is karma behind those things. What you sow, you shall reap, whether good or bad. Okay? So this card says, until death tore us apart. This is the Saturn. This is restrictions. This is adversity. And it affected the structure. And that is because someone had karmic debt to pay because of past transgressions. Okay? So This says that things will take a turn in summer. So this is the Charming card. Okay. So it says your goals and progress and life force energy will pick up. So this says for some of us in summer. So remember, we're not all on the same path. So this could be this summer for us. This could be next summer for us. It just depends on where you are. So remember, if you have karmic debt to pay, you have to pay that karmic debt. There is no way around it. No way around it. Okay? So this is talking about new starts. This is the Ace of Fire. This is passion. This is talking about creation, attraction, desire, new venture, new job. Okay? So Spirit is saying continue to nurture and protect your goals. Be compassionate with yourself, sincere with your feelings. There is also someone that wants to take care of you. Okay, so remember, you are in the mode of attracting for the present. So this is saying be grateful, be proactive. Okay. Stay in the state of tranquility. And then the last card out is talking about moon energy. This is talking about illusions, not seeing things clearly. So this is also a warning. So we had maybe 2 or 3 warnings here. 2 warnings. We had a warning about temptation and self-deception. And then we have another one that's warning you about illusions and confusions, not seeing things clearly. Okay? So remember, when you reflect and you do your shadow work, this is your Hermit energy. This is evaluation. Evaluate yourself correctly. Be honest with yourself. This will avoid illusions and confusions. The truth will always break illusions and confusions. Okay? All right, so let's see. Let's see what Clarifying Situations has to say. Pretty good message from Spirit. And we might get a tarot card just to check the energy. Any other messages? It says transform and rise. Your journey of transformation unlocks a vast potential, guiding you to your evolution of new heights. So transform and rise. Okay, so remember, in spring is when things start to really transform. Right now, I don't see anything that's going back unless it is the greenery that, you know, that makes it through the winter that's still green. But most of everything is basically still dead right now. So this says worth the effort. Embrace the challenges as opportunities for growth, knowing you're dedicated. Your dedication will lead to rewarding discoveries. So Spirit says transform and rise, and it is worth the effort. This is inner vision. Cut through the fog of confusion with your powerful discernment. Okay, so that's your intuition. That's your spidey sense. You know when things are off. You know when things don't feel right. You know when you shouldn't go to that place or you shouldn't deal with that person. You know what's going to happen if you know. You know. Okay, so then we have happiness is simple. Find joy in life, life's small wonders, for they hold the key to fulfilling and a content heart. Okay, so happiness is simple. Okay, so remember, no one can make you happy. You have to make yourself happy. Happiness is within you. Crystal clarity. This card's been coming out. Okay, illuminate your path with openness and insight. Get ready. There is a newfound understanding of contentment. Crystal of clarity. Okay? Maybe you need to go out and get you some beautiful crystals. Okay? I love crystals. That happens to be my first name. All right, so let's see. Answers are unfolding. Keep your mind open and be willing to learn from this experience. Okay? So, things are unfolding. Things will start growing back here soon. Okay? So, everything you need to know will start unfolding in front of you. So, keep moving forward. Keep working on that strong foundation. Keep reflecting. You are attracting new. Keep nurturing yourself. Keep nurturing your goals. Be sincere. Be compassionate with yourself. Continue showing love to yourself. Okay? Anything else? Okay, so this is thrive and believe, embrace growth, and trust in the promise. Keep an open mind. Answers reveal the path to fulfillment. So this deck is always talking about keeping your mind open. Thrive and believe. Okay, let's get 3 more. True intention. Stay authentic and aligned, trusting your inner wisdom to guide you toward genuine fulfillment. So your intention must be true. It must be positive. This has a lot to do with your heart. If your heart is not in the right place, you might as well go sit down. I mean, seriously. With anything you do, if your heart is not in the right place, honestly, in my opinion, I don't want you doing anything for me. I don't even want you near me if your heart is not in the right place. Because that means that everything you do is going to have something negative attached to it. Okay? Everything you do. So make sure your heart is in the right place. Here's the Hermit card. Embrace solitude. Reflect deeply for survival. Keep your mind open once again as answers reveal lessons in the quiet of introspection. This is the Hermit card again. This is confirmation. The Hermit card came out in the other deck, reflecting shadow work. Hermit energy, avoid, evaluation, soul searching, deep introspection. When you do this, your authentic self will be revealed to you. This is your authentic self. In order to build strong foundations, you have to deal with your authentic self. If someone is fake, if you are a fake person, if you're not honest with yourself, you walking around here portraying to be something that you're not, everything you try to build will sway and fall. Everything. Okay? Damn. Truth. Trust your path. I thought that said truth, but my mind's eye said truth is your path. That's what I read. Listen to your intuition. Seek direction and embrace discovery. Answers reveal the journey within. My mind's eye said, actually read, truth is your path. But this says trust your path. Okay. Wow. Sometimes we can see what we want to see, but that still went with the message. Okay, let's see. I want to see what tarot has to say. What's the energy for tarot today? Do you have a message for us? And I just want one card. My goodness. And it came in a crossing. This is the Four of Pentacles in the crossing. Okay, so this has to do with financials. And it's in the crossing. Okay, so this is talking about your financials. Spirit wants you to know, if you trust the path, if you embrace your solitude, we have to trust our intuition. We have to have true intuition, true intention, true intention. Trust your intuition, trust your path, embrace your solitude. Answers will unfold for you as far as your financial goes. Because this coming out on the side, that means you're having some issues with your money. And yes, most of us are, because of what's going on in the world right now. So Spirit wants you to take heed of this message. Remember your strong foundation. When you build a strong foundation, you will be equipped to deal with the waves of the water, the earthquakes. If it's built on a strong foundation, then it will last. So, no, we're not all where we want to be financially. But if we continue the hard work, and if we trust in Spirit, you trust in God, whatever your belief is, okay, that wheel of fortune will turn in your favor. Then we have justice under the bottom. This is the cause and effect. This is good karma. This is fairness. This is judgment. And then after that, we have a Tower in reverse. And then we have the Judgment card. Renewal. Forgiveness. Redemption. Wow. So, justice. So this is talking about using your intuition to set your moral compass. This is, the number on this is 11. So remember when you see 1111, or when you see 11, you're supposed to make a wish. Make a wish. Ask Spirit for your most deepest desires right now, and then start making actions towards it. Set the intention in your heart right now. Positive intention, okay? I got to put that on the table. That's Libra energy. The Four of Pentacles in the crossing is Capricorn energy, which is earth. So that's earth and air. So Spirit is saying your financials will ground. They will start equaling out. Okay? It won't be up and down as much. But you have to trust the process. You have to trust the process. All right. Okay. I like that message. So overall message basically is get ready for your harvest. Okay? And in order to get ready for your harvest, you have to build on a strong foundation. You have to reflect and do the shadow work. There is a soulmate coming in. There will be a decision, an integration of the yin and the yang energy, male and divine feminine, divine masculine, but the energy has to be balanced. Okay? You are attracting these things in. It's coming. Your financial will balance out. Things will start getting better. Because this says abundance. This is asking you to be proactive for your success and always practice gratitude. You still need to deal with the self-deception. So make sure you're making wise decisions and you're not being tempted. We had 2 warnings. This is the temptation card. We also have the illusions here. Okay? So do not put yourself in an illusion because you were tempted. And for those of you all that are still paying back karmic debt, hold tight. It'll be over here in a minute. Okay? Saturn, this says until debt pull us apart. That has to do with karmic debt. So remember, with every action, there's a reaction. Cause and effect. The Justice card came out right behind the 4 of Pentacles and the crossing. Okay? So for most of you all, this will be this summer, or it could be next summer when things start to pan out your way. The new start you are attracting. This is creation. This is a new venture or a new job. These are your desires. Okay? Everyone wants to be financially stable. Okay? Everyone wants to be financially stable, but it is what is in your heart. So make sure your heart is in the right place. If your heart is not in the right place, you're going to have karmic debt to pay. This will set you back. Karmic debt will set you back. Okay? So continue nurturing yourself. Love yourself. Be sincere with your feelings about yourself. This will attract someone that wants to take care of you as well. And there is nothing more wonderful than having people in your life and you all take care of each other. When it is mutual, when the heart is in the right place, when there is true intention. Okay? So remember, it is worth the effort. This is worth the effort. Worth the effort. Okay, so number 9. Angel number 9. Angel number 9. Let's see. It talked about introspection and hermit energy. So that is the Hermit card. The Hermit card did not come out, but the number for it did. So there are 2 cards that came out that talked about introspection, hermit energy, wisdom, and solitude. So if you need to go into solitude right now and start working on your foundation is here. Your foundation is your heart. Okay? You can't set true intentions if your heart is not in the right place. All right, I'm going to stop preaching. Let's get an angel number so we can close out. Angels, do we have a message? Trying to decide if I want to take that card. Let's keep going. Okay. All right. 33. Anxiety. It says calm, resilience, trust, support, inner strength, overcoming fear. Don't let anxiety or stress take control, as they will only pull you into darkness where fear and panic prevail. Stay strong and trust yourself. The angels have faith in you. When you feel anxiety creeping in, take a moment to practice deep breathing or a grounding technique to remind yourself of your inner strength and support around you. And this will cause anxiety. This is the Four of Pentacles in the crossing. This is the financial issues. This is your money being funny. Yes, it will cause anxiety. So we need to find things that will assist us with our anxiety. We need to keep moving. So remember, even though you're in the valley right now, do not get stuck in the valley. We have to keep moving forward. Things will change. Things will prevail. Your money will start getting better. Continue working on a strong foundation. Continue doing the shadow work. Continue reflecting. If you need solitude, do what you gotta do, baby. Trust and believe. I don't have exactly everything I want, but I have been there, searching for a job, being there for people. And when you ask them for things, or you ask them to assist, you know, they treat you like you the outcast. So I've been there. Eventually it will get better. Okay? Right. So control that anxiety. You can have a little bit of fun. There are small things you can do to make you feel better. But one thing you do not want to do is stop in the valley and stress. You got to keep moving. You got to keep walking to the valley until you're out of it. And the way you do that is continue to build a strong foundation and make sure your heart is in the right place and deal with your shadow. Deal with temptations. Make sure you're not in an illusion, okay? You want to make sure you are seeing clearly at all times. This should resonate with an Aquarius. Happy birthday, Aquarius babies. A Sagittarius. A Capricorn. A Leo. A Libra. And a Gemini. If you're not one of these signs, this could be in your birth chart or one of your placements. So once again, I am Goddess Cree. This was a divine message. Please click that like, subscribe, comment, and I hope you guys have an awesome evening. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.